Oh, bombers! It's bombers! Run! 5th Carrier Division, run! Oh, he's walking into it. Oh, no! Hello everyone, this is greyshotproductions, and today I'm going to do a 4v4 on White Ball Express. We got ourselves Blue, 3 miles up, Centurion, Naganos, 56, Mo, 5th Carrier Division, and ZW. Alright, we got ourselves in that compilation, I'm sorry I forgot to mention, 3 Brits, 1 Soviet versus 2 OKW, and 2 Austere. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to add, here you can see me add in this. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. All set. We got ourselves a Kubel moving on in. Sturm Pioneers coming up with a second Kubel from 56. And again, they're trying to rush over this fuel point with double Kubels most likely. Again, try to lock that area down. Try to grab the fuel as quickly as possible. But if you would like to do something very quickly and pretty awesome, what you can do, it's quite simple. You can quickly just hit that follow button, and that way when my notification goes out, you can get in as quickly as you possibly can to check out my content. There, I did the thing. Guys, I did the thing. Alright, but anyway, Sturm Pioneers grab the fuel pretty quickly, though the Allies managed to grab the other fuel. MG is set up right in the nick of time as the Sturm Pioneers try to make it through. MG stopping the additional men from coming in to support, and that Sturm Pioneer squad is going to retreat. Double Kubel, though, is quickly grabbing territory across the map. Actually, we have 3 we can see a Kubel force. 3 Kubels, 1 infantry section. Who wins? Also, MG being flanked by the Kubel, putting some pressure, bringing it down to a quarter health. Again, we'll need to pull back. Can't fight the MG in the building. But, or you could fight and then take some damage and retreat, but, you know, I don't think that's a good long-term solution. Universal Carrier coming on in, though, provide some supporting fire against the Kubel. Again, Kubel can't survive too much fire for too long, so we'll need to pull back. Meanwhile, other Kubels are coming into mid. Again, in good cover, most likely Kubels won't be able to hold, especially against the Vickers machine gun that has just a good penetration to it, I would say. On the flip side, German forces grabbing the other fuel with double MGs locking it down. Oh, just for reference, I should also post the playtime of these guys. So that's the Axis playtime and the Allied playtime. So overall, looks like Allies have slightly more playtime, but again, that doesn't mean anything. Rank does not matter in that essence. So yeah, we'll see how things continue. Let's see. Meanwhile, we got ourselves a big push. Centurion and Ganos are trying to push on in. But luckily, ZW, Zwa, I'll just say, and 5th Carrier Division trying to hold back the Allied counterattack. Allies, by the way, going Commander Urban Defense, which is solid, especially if you can use this building as a reinforce point. That could be really good for the Soviets to just constantly reinforce. Or he can, like, make this one if he wants to hide it a little bit more. There's a lot of good avenues for him to do so. And I say, like, a building, because unless I'm mistaken, the building is slightly better than you making it from scratch. At least I find it better than making the fortification from scratch. Speaking of making fortifications from scratch, Centurion with advanced placement, he's probably going to use that with a mortar pit back here, which has solid range, and most likely these MGs would be in artillery range, so he couldn't easily lock this area down. Allied forces do have the left-hand side. Looks like the machine guns push back the Germans pretty effectively. Germans reorganizing with Volk squads to mid, with a lot of Volk squads, mind you. And yeah, it looks like the Brits are also putting down a mortar pit and repositioning their men to hopefully counter that intrusion. Universal Carrier could be a good counter if he gets a flame upgrade, the flamethrower variant upgrade, to burn out the church and clear out the remaining sectors of their presence, right? You burn them out, push them through, and then lock the area down with your Vickers again. We do have some MGs and mortars that can definitely cause havoc for any sort of infantry push. Though they're not in position yet, they're trying to get into position. That'll give the British a little bit of time. And again, double infantry section, Royal Engineer, and Universal Carrier advancing. No upgrades though, just for reference. Although we do have a assault officer, which has assault officer by far is easily my favorite unit in this game. It is so freaking good. It is very powerful at close and medium ranges. It is very good at calling in special support and only 300 manpower. So it is pretty solid in my book. We got a small push across the board. Grenadiers holding, though. Conscripts trying to push. Looks like not really much resistance here. Oh, conscripts flank along the side. My apologies. Mortar teams trying to help. MG have to reposition. Conscripts pushing forward, pushing the Germans back. And infantry section and cover actually held. Maybe the mortar support from the mortar pit really helping. But literally going for the throat. No Molotov to speak of, but still doing his best. Meanwhile, Wasp has been upgraded. MG being burned out of the building. And looks like across the board, Allies doing extremely well. So,
anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Really solid job, by the way. Really, really great job. Anyway, we got ourselves Panzer Grenadier on the field. So again, kind of skipping that Grenadier, going for something else. Which worked in another game, especially if you can get like... Again, perfect. Jaeger infantry. Get your G43s. You're going to be a better position. Especially with camouflage option. Camouflage option with the Panzer Grenadiers. Yeah, that's a pretty good combo right there. Small counterattack leading to the VP being retaken, but the fuel is still under Allied control with mortar support keeping the MGs away. The problem is, can they deal with this blob? Well, they can. MG being set up will most likely halt any sort of German advance in this sector. And they don't have smoke grenades, so they can't exactly stop and, you know, smoke to keep pushing. They don't have that. Double mortars as well coming on in, so the Allies really doubling down on the mortars. And that's really going to put a damper on the Germans, who have literally half the amount of artillery the Allies do. Rough grenade coming on in, gets a great shot. Can we pick it? Nope, no pick. Unfortunately, 5th Carrier Division wasn't able to pick it, but 5th Carrier Division can bring in mortar support and does do so with the mortar half-track. Hopefully, with the fire, he can push back some of these mortars. Meanwhile, mortar pit on the left side also doing a lot of work, and looks like Allies across the board are done pretty well. Kubel's still in the fight, though definitely been taking some hits. No veterancy, though, for either of them, but very, very close. There it goes. There's the first one. Half-track being deployed, and 56 really doesn't have much infantry, but he does have a good doctrine, being Firestorm. Firestorm is super, super good, in my opinion. Just because of the support guns, and the support guns can easily do a lot to these mortar pits. Conscripts pushing back the Volk squads. Again, having a little bit of trouble, but looks like they'll manage to hold. Bracing so the fire doesn't do any more damage. They're trying to push back. MG, unfortunately, under fire. Artillery support does take out the MG. Germans, unfortunately, don't have the manpower to recruit it, and artillery's breaking their cover pretty well, I would say. Let's see. Mortar half-track now under fire. They're making a reinforced point. MG needs that because only one model. Let's see. Oh, there's a building, which is where? Okay, yeah, it's the bigger, more obvious target, but still, that means more health. So it'll be a lot harder to bring down unless you like lots fire or something along those lines to take it down. Anyway, so again, healing up, reinforcing, very good spot, really helpful for the Soviets. He does need AT though. That's the one thing I'm seeing. Centurion as well needs some form of AT. I don't know what the Germans are going, but they haven't gone with that mortar. They've only gone with the mortar half-track. They haven't gone with like a 222 or a flame half-track. Let's see how the Germans and the British are on the left are handling things. So, the OKW on the left do have support guns, so they are doing the flame ability. And it looks like it was successful killing the mortar pit. So, excellent job there. It looks like they don't realize it yet because they're still hitting that sector. The Wasp is trying to hold infantry section, keeping them at bay. Again, we got a flak half-track guarding the territory, but again, they need to push up. Although, might get a couple of shots. Not enough to kill the Wasp, though close. Kubel's trying to come on the flank, but AT gun stops them down their tracks. I mean, yes, the mortar half-track does have the fire, but I prefer the support gun. Support gun fire is very, very strong. Like the Kubel push, though. Kubel's decapping the territory in the back. Doesn't cut off the territory, but it is pretty impactful that you're cutting off Allied resources. Also, again, AT gun is now in fire and not helping with the half-track, which is a big oops. Because your infantry is literally just being suppressed across the board. This is a failed engagement. Germans will easily push them back and gain this side. So, yep. AT guns have been left to their left to the wayside, and Germans could easily pick them up, reinforce them. The only question is, they would have to go back here to reinforce, and he does have the upgrade, so that's good. He can reinforce, but still, it's going to be one heck of a jog to get back there. Meanwhile, Allies doing a little better on the right. The amount of artillery coming down is astounding. The mortars are unopposed as they just hammer German positions across the board. And we can see here that they're just being pulverized. Mortar half-track hasn't gotten a single kill yet. Trying to help, but again, it's just not enough. And we have some conscripts trying to make some headway. Look here, ZW went Storm Doctrine. You still get the ambush, but you don't get the G43s with your Panzer Grenadiers. So it looks like you got Treks with them, so I don't think he cares. We got Spearhead Doctrine. We got ourselves Firestorm. Anything else? Oh, okay. Blue went Mobile Assault Regiment. So a possibility with the mattress could be very impactful. Especially if he helps out, let's say, he hits here, since they're all grouped up, or hits the opponent. Also, Blitztruck, really great reinforcing as well, so that's solid. He could easily recrew these AT guns, which he did. He got one. He got the 6-pounder, and then reinforce. So that's really, really positive for the OKW to have a mobile reinforce point, rather than something that's immobile, that's stationary. MG opening fire with infantry section moving on in. Has not upgraded to 5-man squads yet. Needs to get that upgrade sooner than later. Volk squad, though, being pushed back. AT gun, it looks like it's better to kill it than, you know, let the enemy keep it. Can we kill it? Very close. You gonna recrew it so he doesn't kill it? Or are you gonna focus? Not able to kill it in time. Let's see. Oh, he's building a forward retreat point. That's what he's saving up for. Okay. So he saved up to get a forward retreat point to help, and position it where his team was, at least at holding, if not barely. Mortar pit is also here. Looks like that one was also placed, although this one's still alive. MG's on fire. Oh, and actually, good job. Oh, I was gonna say that guy could have literally walked back and reinforced from there, which would have been really helpful. Battle going on in mid, but again, the half tracks right there suppressing. Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 half tracks. So the Germans definitely have anti-air, which is is really important in order to deal with enemy strafes. And you have hold the line. You have some recon that can be called in, but nothing like strafing support or P-47s. Nothing immediately that can be shot down. But still useful to knock out recon and hold back infantry. Again, German push here, but the Cromwell might stop it. We'll see if the Panzer Grenadiers get a good shot. No, they don't get any shot. Vickers suppressing. Conscripts can move in to stop the decap, or move in just directly with the building as coverage. I know the MG's there, but move in and suppress and beat it back. We have something coming in here. Oh, is it the assault officer? It is the assault officer. Okay, I was like, who called that in? But anyway, it looks like the Blue was able to call in a Firefly, which is, I think, the only major... I think that's the first major tank of the Allies. I mean, okay, no, the Cromwell, I'm sorry. The first major tank destroyer, I should say. Yeah, we have another Cromwell over here as well. So it looks like he was reinforcing to get the Firefly and also possibly save up for a retreat point here, which would be positive. But again, it is close to the front, so it could be hit by enemy fire. So you have to be very cautious with that. Meanwhile, let's see right now. 56. Lost a Kubel, but still has 1 on the field. And again, just 1 being used for like identifying targets with detection could be pretty solid. Mortar, again, mortars and any sort of mortar pit has to watch out for the support gun. Could easily rip and tear through a lot of stuff, especially with the fire burning away any sort of support equipment. Volk squad trying to go for a Faust, I think, but that's kind of a waste because it's not damaged. It's fine. If anything, you might lose the squad. Very lucky you didn't lose the squad. Again, you can always upgrade this thing when you get the weapon upgrade. Wait, something's happening. Oh, Volk squad pushing on in does get hit with the Universal Carrier's flame ability. Raketenwerfer is in mid, so if the Cromwell pushes on in, will be met with a double, God, I can't even talk. A double portion of AT guns. Don't know why it was so hard for me to speak that. I just was like, oh god. That's a tongue twister. Really? Saying double, that's a tongue twister, Greyshot? Listen. You don't know. Alright, so anyway, Mortar Pit, 11 kills, still providing that support. The Germans have just been unable to make much headway. While they do push in for like these small pushes, again, they're just now going to move back. You can always do rally defenses, right? And it does increase the MG's effectiveness a bit. Again, I don't know why you retreat. It's right here. I guess he was just trying to get out of the bundle grenade. You can't use this as a retreat point, but he can use this as a reinforcement point. And also make sure that if the German, like, send a massive wave his way, he can kind of hold down. Double whammy. There we go. There we go. I should have said that. But Mortar's holding strong. Allies just battening down the hatches across the board. And again, any sort of major armor push by the Germans should be repulsed. Germans getting themselves a Brumbar. We got the still Mortar half-track with nothing else. Again, could get a Panzer IV, but we're not seeing it from 5th Carry Division. Basically infantry from Mu. And 56 is a half-track. And, again, upgrade Panzer Headquarters. But so far, no armor. Meanwhile, the Allies, for reference, have put down caches. So we have double munition caches, but the Axis themselves have yet to put down caches in any capacity from what I can see. Which is kind of bad, because, again, if the Allies start gaining those additional resources, they can start throwing stuff or be a little more aggressive, which may not be the best. White phosphorus coming down, that has to be from... Wait, is it... Yep, there it is. Mortar coverage. Mortar coverage coming in, and that's going to burn away the infantry. Support gun's still in a good position, and I think they're beating back the mortar pits. And they killed another one. Stern Pioneer come along the side, but the MG will suppress. Trying to hit that Firefly, it looks like. Stern Pioneers, though, pulling on back. And overall, German forces are just holding onto the sector and causing enough damage. The Allies are just being slowly pushed back. They need something major to come on in. White Phosphorus didn't seem like it was the thing. It delayed them, but hasn't officially stopped them. They might have to call on heavy bombers, like right here, or somewhere very important. We know of a Cromwell diving in, going after the mortar half-track, gets the kill. Excellent job. Bad timing with the Faust, doesn't get the engine crit, and the Cromwell will try to pull back. Should probably drop smoke to be safe, but will still make it out alive. So good dive there. Good dive there, Centurion. You managed to hold. Speaking of holding, we have hold the line down, which is super impactful because as these Germans advance, the British is notified, calls in the RAF. RAF then sends in their Air Force and strafes them back to where they came from, killing that Jaeger squad. Excellent work. Again, the command squad is still an expensive unit, being 300. Or not that expensive, but, you know, up there. So it is a bit more impactful to lose that squad. And again, that's the same with any push in mid or any push on left. And that holds for another 20 seconds. A great shot with the rockets through the smoke. Kills the half-track. Worth it in my book. And yeah, the Allies are getting some great hits against the Axis across the board. Really well done. The Axis are going to need to do something fierce. And White Phosphorus are being dropped. Allies continuing to advance. Conscripts pushing on in. Looks like they stole a Shrek from a Panzer Grenadier squad. Trying to kill that, but misses. Panther on the field, though, will be a bit of a hassle. But what is this? We have something else coming on in. Looks like artillery. Yep, it's artillery from the Brits. We should hopefully break that down. Centurion does have the upgrade. So, again, he's going to be able to call in double artillery in that sector. So, this might live. It's going to be a bit iffy, but at the very least, it's what, 150 manpower and possibly 120 munitions. Because he has both of them. It's 120 munitions dead if he kills it. Artillery just needs one good salvo on it, and he got it. So excellent Allied counterattack across the board. Panzer IV trying to stop them, though. We have smoke coming in. No, it's not smoke. What is that? More white phosphorus. Man, they love their white phosphorus. But they're getting 52 munitions per turn. It's absolutely worth it. Oh, it lived. Okay, good. The Axis needs something, as this territory of very critical munitions is taken over by the Allies, and then they get 63 munitions per turn, making this mortar ability literally able to pop up every 2 minutes if necessary. Goddamn. Allies also pushing on left. Kubel trying to hold the line. Mines, though, will delay the British advance and hopefully stop them in their tracks. Firefly could kill over Kenwerfer if they had recon provided by the infantry to shoot it and kill it. We're just not seeing that. Man, they really want this Kubelden. Infantry section really trying. Luckily, the Volk squad's reinforced and hopefully can move on in to stop it. Also getting a bit of a boost. Oh, here come the Brits. Using a massive recon. Seeing the entire area. And this is where the mattress comes in, launching a major barrage against the enemy force. So many Sturms, so many support guns under consistent fire. Rockets coming everywhere, causing a lot of infantry to be very low on health. Excellent spread. And with that, I think, single barrage, he's almost vet 2. So really, really solid work with artillery. Good teamwork by the Brits. Again, Blue and 3 Mile they might not be able to communicate effectively because again, I'm gonna make the assumption that 2 different people from 2 different nations. But here's the thing: they timed up their abilities really well, and they were able to identify the key area to hit, and they did, and they pushed the Germans off their toes. But the Germans are not done yet. They already launched an assault before that mattress lit a fire upon their lines. 3 Volk squads sneaking behind enemy lines. Mu has gone fortifications, and again, the Germans themselves have not gone encirclement, so I don't think they're trying to do that. What we are seeing, though, is the Vickers being overwhelmed by too many Volk squads, and a Jagdpanzer as well. Maybe they're trying to dive, but it looks like with the infantry coming on in, it's just not enough, and they will be driven back with quick haste. We have the assault officer pushing on in. Can drop smoke if it needs to, but I'm assuming the MG and the half-track are too many positions for it, so it's like, nope, not going to bother. Heavy bombers are a possibility right now and could be used to break up heavy concentrations of Germans. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 support guns all opening fire. So it looks like on the left, they're really battening down the hatches on artillery. So again, we have a possible mortar coverage can be called in. That's exactly what's going to be done, breaking them apart. On the right, it looks like the Germans are barely holding. Though, they are holding right now. Although, again, it looks like Nagos and also Centurion are just waiting. Meanwhile, White Phosphorus coming on in. Support guns burning alive from it, but they're managing to get out of there in the nick of time. Again, large concentration of men if needed, but doesn't have enough for the bombers yet. Another artillery salvo would be perfect in this sector. Is the mattress ready? It is. Mattress moving in, trying to hopefully hit them while they're all bunched up, because by God, they are bunched up. That is a perfect position to hit those men. Infantry section trying to keep them contained. They are starting to leave the sector though, but they're still relatively grouped up right there. And instead of going for the long shot, he goes point blank. Does get some good hits against the Ober squad. Alas though, the rockets don't really hit the major concentration of enemy forces. And that's a bit of a waste. However, I can't say it was an absolute failure because he stopped the Germans from counterattacking. So the Brits might be able to retake some territory and hopefully keep that advantage the Allies are going right now about, was it 40 VPs ahead? And continue to put pressure. Looks like Germans, though, are not out of the woods yet. They do hit a mine, and that mine is really well done, being hitting 2 units. But they are advancing. Brit forces, again, not upgrade with 5-man squads. Bit of a waste right here by Centurion. We got ourselves 3 miles with the MG. 5th Carrier Division moving as Grenadiers. Ostwind and Panzer IV on standby with ZW. With a Panther. Could drop smoke if he wants to get through this. Again, that would be good teamwork to call down smoke to kind of get through this line. Ostwind focusing on the MG, trying to stop that suppression, along with the Panther trying to guard against anything else. And oh by God, there's something else. Centaur and Cromwell have made it their mission to stop that Panther dead in its tracks. Comet will definitely do that. Cromwell having a little more issue. Not able to get a Faust on the Cromwell though. The Comet is able to push back the Panther. We have a T-34 about, like, in striking position. Again, he can't exactly call in a, what am I saying? He can't call in like a direct strike. Also, Nagos having 1,700 manpower. The frick? He's got to be saving up for this. He's like, I don't want to get more men, but you may want to get more men. Hell, even a T-gun I think would be positive. T-34 trying to hit the building. It could get some few shots in. German forces, though, spread out. A lot of them all over the place, pushing on in. Retook the fuel. British on defense. Looks like they did lose their universal carrier. But Centaur is quickly trying to make work of the Obel Soldaten. MG is just placed out of the building. A T-gun is left. Again, either take it or grab it. Unfortunately, there is no major artillery. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, there is that. But there's no, like, a mobile artillery that they can kill, like a Stuka or Werfer. So T-34 diving, kind of for no reason. It would have probably been better if he would have, talked with Centurion and be like, hey, let's get the precision barrage together, you know, something like that. Cromwell also diving, but the double Raketmorphers will push them back. Luckily, drops down a smoke shell on him so he doesn't, you know, take another salvo. British trying to take this position. I think the mattress just lit upon them, or is it about to fire? Oh, it's about to fire. Oh, it's saying the Raket. Okay, that's a good area if it can kill it. Come on. Support gun under fire. Volk Squad walking right into that. Again, getting some good model hits. Volk Squad pretty low. Still surviving. I'm actually surprised. MG barely alive. Support gun under fire. Raketwerfer is decrewed. Firefly under fire. Hits the Jagdpanzer. Trying to get the hell out of there. Kills the Centaur. I mean, the Centaur kills the Sturm Pioneer squad. Germans launching a massive counteroffensive. Again, no smoke to call in. He's been using that pretty consistently. 3 Mile needs to provide some smoke to his ally, who absolutely needs it. What's this? Don't fool. The Soviets will come in to save this game as the KV-2 appears, hit the King Tiger, and force the Axis back with some heavy firepower. Allied forces are counterattacking. We got AT hitting the King. Artillery support coming on in, being hold the line. They do not have the ability to use that, however, in this sector because it's under enemy territory. Hold the line only works in Allied territory. So, but they did kill the Raketmorphers. That's a win if you can decrew them and kill them. Firefly misses target, but the Centurion is bringing up the firepower, and I do mean a lot of firepower. We can absolutely see here a comet smashing itself into the church. Great use of it. Oh shit, what the fuck? Why are they firing rockets into the air? They're hitting the base? They just fired their rockets at the base. Why would they fire rockets at the base? Anyway, hold the line might call one last plane here, but otherwise they came in just as it ended. I wish you were casting the Inca tournament. Yeah, I mean, like, again, they're doing fine. They're doing great over there. And again, please support Mr. Saipon. He's a fantastic caster. But no worries. Again, hopefully you guys have been enjoying it because, again, there's been some really climactic games over there. Conscripts advancing under fire from the P-Grens. Panther limping itself away, although AT-Gun's not shooting it because it's off position. Not really much stopping them in this sector. A lot of the armor is slowly repositioning, but great job on the Allies for seeing a valuable point and focusing there. Axis, again, I like this guy trying to come in to relieve pressure and force the Allies back. And it looks like the Axis still managed to hold on to this sector, though it looks like they did take some casualties across the board, and Raketwerfers did blow up. Speaking of blowing up, that blew up. But whatever the case may be, solid effort. Again, it looks like, though, Blue definitely took some major hits. But Mattress might be able to make some moves. Again, if it hits this area, it could definitely do something. Especially if it uses White Phosphorus. That's a really, really solid ability with the Mattress. Commandos, Taz's favorite unit is in mid. I'm surprised they're not capping it. Oh, maybe they're waiting for the smoke ability? I don't know. I really don't know. British forces get hit by mines. They're trying to make some headway. We can maybe see artillery get thrown in the back. This thing has really far range, by the way. So, yep, there it goes. Trying to hold him back. Wait, does he have the comet? Or no, sorry, not comet. Does Blue have hair? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the upgrades yet. Mattress opening fire, trying to kill the support gun. Oh, never mind. He is trying to hit the Raketwerfer as well. Okay, so it's trying to hit all of them. We have zeroing in effect in this sector, by the way. Allied forces need to be very careful. Unable to kill the Mattress, though. Or, sorry, support gun. They do get pulled back. This unit better run. Zeroing is no joke. It will kill you. 3 miles, like, it's fine. I can survive artillery from the sky. What's the worst that can happen? Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm running. Oh god, that hurt. It was painful. Ow. Who could have known artillery was so bad? But yeah, zeroing he'll push them back. Is that another king? Oh no, just the Panzer. Meanwhile, 5th Carrier Division's trying to push in mid. He has to deal with a Cromwell and a Churchill. The building's about to collapse, mind you. Pack guns are trying to reposition to help out. And again, the Axis are making some moves on the left. Artillery is smashing this position, so they can no longer use that as a forward retreat point, which is going to throw the British back pretty far. But Virus, again, thank you for the follow. Again, any follow is greatly appreciated, guys. Firefly's on standby. If he can reveal the target, he can wall up that Jagdpanzer. But Jagdpanzer camouflaging himself. Revealed! Kubel dodges to Are you serious? Hold the lines active. Oh my god! The RAF is trying its best to kill it. Plane gets shot down. Oh my god, so many units. Mattress, light them up! Fire! Fire at will! He's opening fire. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the mattresses! Fire! A little short, but it was enough. It was enough to decrew support guns? Support guns are decrewed. All 3 of them are decrewed. That's a big win right there. So much veterancy lost. All 4 of them are decrewed, actually. Alright. That's a good mattress support. Decimates the entire area. Unfortunately, the Firefly flank on the half-track did not work. AT guns were lying in wait for him. I think maybe with a mine. But still, a good artillery fire. It smashed 56. He doesn't have a lot of manpower. And as well, Moo is also pretty down on manpower too. Oh, he's getting Panzer IV to reinforce, but still. Firefly can still do some damage though. We can bring in rockets. Meanwhile, 5th Carry Division is pulling back after taking some heavy hits in mid. Actually, what is with this other guy? Oh my god, are you serious? I had no idea ZW had no army. ZW has nothing. He has this, which almost died, it looks like, from artillery, and a Panther. That's it. This Soviet should advance, and yeah, he looks like he rammed something, and now he's just pushing through. This entire flank is completely open. Holy crap! No matter what you say against the other side, at the very least, they're holding consistently. They haven't completely collapsed. 5th Carry Division now has to fight 2v1, and I give him full credit, although I don't know why I was handed a AT gun there, but whatever. It looks like they're killing the other AT gun, so why not? Alright. So, looks like Panzerwerfer managed to push back the infantry. Though Churchill advancing, it does not give a shit. Artillery's coming in to try to kill the support guns. Again, not a bad idea if you can neutralize them. Although with the Panthers coming in, that Churchill's going to have a rough time. Though, could AT grenade it, but needs something to hit it, penetrate it, to actually kill it. Meanwhile, Germans are pushing on left. I feel so bad, because this guy is like everybody on him. Where's your ally? Where's 3 miles? 3 miles is in mid. He was doing that charge. He's not helping his team. Which absolutely sucks. Especially for... Oh my god, he lost his Fireflies too? And he's trying to build a forward base. I don't know why you build it next to it when it's under artillery fire. But I feel bad because this guy's mattresses have been on point this game. And he's been really doing well. I didn't really see CW, so I can't say much about him. But... Oh, good ram on the Panther. Never mind. ZW, what the frick are you doing? Oh, good. He's building more artillery. Do you hear what I hear? A wasted Stuka bomb on a literally stuck T-34. Luckily, the Jagdpanzer kills the other T-34. Both are under fire. Yeah, the left side's completely collapsed. And I don't know why this guy's like hiding or like focusing. He should be helping his team. Anyway, KV-2 coming on in. Papa Stalin's bunker buster might be able to break the Jagdpanzer. And yeah, with the Firefly, absolutely. And this is where Moo was like, I may have overextended. Zeroing's coming in. They'll break the... I think there was something back there. Whatever it was. Hold the lines now active. Air Force Cup being brought in. Hold the line is not active in the VP, by the way. Great shot with the Comet against the Panzer Grenadier squad. Does the strafe, but doesn't hit the unit. Again, Oswin shooting down the planes, though. I wonder if the Oswin is unintentionally making the planes crap. Oh, there was a glider drop. That's what happened. He dropped a glider to try to kill it. Okay. That's what happened. But no, what they need to do is have the, was it Centurion get recon and then use precision strikes against the artillery. Oh my, we're really seeing that this guy has no army, he's just going artillery. I want this man to die. Oh my god, just all artillery, not even a frontline force. Fuck off. Conscripts might be able to move in though and cause some havoc for him. Anyway, Panther moving along the side. King is under fire. Mattress getting another great salvo off, pushing back the Vulcan Sturm, killing the pack. Again, Centurion has 2,000 manpower. Blue is scraping reserves, but at least got a Firefly, which is stopping a Panther charge from the left-hand side. Looks like Stuka came in. Oh, it was a Stuka direct strike. Fireflies are pushing back the Panther. Could get a kill here against 56 if he's lucky. 56 needs, he doesn't have smoke. Again, I don't think they have sights. They don't know where it is, and they don't want to charge in enemy lines. Support gun's still there after everything. Really surprised on that. Armor's pushing up there like, all right, we're done. We're done. It looks like a direct strike came in on the artillery, killing one. The other artillery might be in harm's way with all this armor coming through. Yeah, who needs an army when you have artillery? This guy, because artillery's about to fucking die. The Allies are pushing in with 4 armored units. The Ostwind is in a... Oh, 5 armored units. We have air support coming in. Stuka bomb coming in this sector. Oh, never mind. It missed. Oh, bombers! It's bombers! Run! 5th Carrier Division, run! Oh, he's walking into it. Oh, no! He's still walking into it. He just went from having more men to the Allies like, wait a second, we can win this. CW doesn't really have... He has 1 artillery piece left, so they killed 2 of them. So, great counterattack by the Allies, I think, in that regard. They definitely... Like, 5th Carrier Division is barely... He's like, guys, I can't keep holding. But meanwhile, again, his teammates are still trying to smash the Allies. 3 Mile, though, using his reserves to kind of fill up the gaps. And luckily, Blue, unfortunately, did lose his mattresses. But he's still trying. I'll give credit where credit's due. He's just being smashed this entire game. But at the very least... It now makes sense why he's being smashed. Because they pulverized this guy so bad that he now is just hoping that artillery spam. And I love the fact he's like, guys, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my way, right? I'm going to be a better person, a better teammate. I'm going to put my artillery behind the bush. That's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to change my strategy. Going to put it behind the bush. Be the bush LEFH. They'll never see it coming. Anyway, so Centurion's getting closer and closer to being able to, oh, I don't know, call in a direct strike, which doesn't matter if you're hiding behind a bush, you're not going to really hold. King Tiger, though, is being brought in, so Mu does have some armor back up after taking some losses in an earlier fight after losing the Jagdpanzer. Also, he himself has artillery, and it looks like another artillery piece is going in. Fuck off. Panzer IV barely scraping out. Big infantry push. Mattress hitting this entire area, though it'll be unclear if that thing makes it. Air support coming in. Hold the line is active. And a massive armor charge is pushing behind the lines. But I'm going to check here real quick. Zeroing is being called. They need to pull back immediately. Otherwise, they're going to take some serious hits. Allies being pulled back on the right. Air support called in. Calls in hell on the King Tiger. being brought down to very little health. Can they finish off the mighty king with some good tank destroyers? Zeroing is still in effect, but if you move, you're fine. But again, great shot from the Pioneer. Gets a good Shrek shot. Again, don't know if the Firefly will be enough to kill it unless they get a rocket shot on it. But they do have recon. And again, I like how he's inching his way closer. But his king is on his flank. And a Panther's in. He's going to need to pull back right now. He's going to need to pull back. Very low on health. Panther's going to dive. Again, could rush up the Royal Engineer, throw AT. Unlucky shot with the Panther at far range, does get his men killed. And also Blue is just in a really bad spot right now and lost quite a bit. Unlike another guy who's just artillery spamming. But I'll give this. 5th Carrier Division's doing his best to be like, alright, you motherfucker. If you're gonna already spam, I'm gonna at least make sure that you survive. You should die, but I'm gonna make sure that you survive. Also, this guy could call an artillery back here if he wanted to. So, unsure why Centurion isn't doing that. Maybe he's trying to save up for a direct strike. I'm not entirely sure. Big armor push coming on in. Again, kills the Oswin. Packs down Panther, barely alive. A lot of the tanks are still undergoing repair. Oh my god, if only they had a direct strike. If only. If only. If only the Allies had long-range artillery. Well, they do have a big armor force coming on in. Hot damn. Kill the LAFHs. Kill it. Murder it. I like how he charges and immediately retreats. Can we kill it, please? No? No, okay. That's fine. I mean, he killed enough stuff over here. And they're also getting 39 fuel and 62 munitions. While the Axis are getting 16. More artillery? Are you fucking kidding me? Great, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. Artillery comes down by the Werfer. Knocks out a lot of the British infantry. Forces it back. Again, we have a Comet tank and some forces, but not a whole lot. 3 miles down has also lost a lot of men, but at least he has some resources to get more. Axis pretty much drained. Mu and them have regained their army strength, but except for 56, this kind needs a bit more. KV-2 still on the field, been doing some work against the infantry, shock troops as well in mid. Nanos and Centurion doing pretty well. Again, I can see why this guy's so focused, because, like, look, if I lose 1 or 2 armored units, I can get it back. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, so if this Cromwell dies, I'm like, okay, big deal, I get another Comet tank, and he has 2 of them already. So he's and wait, hold on. Oh my god. Revenge is the name of the game. Alright, so he's trying to scope out the area. Really cool. Armor's just pushing on in. About to, like, he's killing the base. Luckily, Shrek team comes on in. Though, white phosphorus could be used. Oh, great shot with the pack. Does kill it. Direct strike is called on one of the LAFHs. There it goes. Alright. Unfortunately, you still got 3 more arty pieces to deal with. And now mid's under fire. Mattress, though, coming on in. Might kill the infantry. At the very least, forces it back. All he needs to do is spam Panzergrens. Arty is useless, LOL. Yeah, especially when the enemy's focused on our, countering. God damn. Alright, Royal Engineers managed to take that side. Commando's now pushing on in. Is hold fire? Oh, Panzer IV died in the Blitz. The British Blitz. Really great job by Centurion. Luckily, the Shrek teams are holding strong and more Panthers coming on in. 5th Carrier Division is trying to save his motherfucking stupid teammate who's decided to go artillery spam. And has gotten a total, ladies and gentlemen, of 11 kills. 11 kills. This Panzer Grenadier almost as many kills as all those pieces of artillery. The 1600. Look, you can have 1, I get it. 2 is fine. And if you want to be cheeky, 3. But when you're literally falling apart, it's better to have a Werfer like that can actually deal damage to the enemy than just constant artillery hitting nothing. Churchill being pushed back. King on the side, but could be AT grenaded, and that would put him in a really bad state. Because if he's stuck, although, great. How the fuck did you miss? Oh, not the comet. Someone please support that man. Kill the King Tiger. You have another Firefly. Why isn't it being used? But yeah, anyway, so this guy is now 4 pieces of artillery, and now we have 5 with Moo. This is under, like, he has 1. That is fine. I want to be 100% totally fine in this. 1 artillery piece is fine when you use it to support your army, because you have an army. You have armor. You do not. Sorry, not you. Do not. You have 5. You have 5, and you have less kills than 1. Mattress opening fire. Oh, look, a good artillery guy that's actually focusing on the support equipment to help his teammate out. Meanwhile, Panther's diving. Oh, no, against Firefly. Oh, he can't use rockets? No! Does get another shot before he dies. But, oh, Firefly coming on in. This could be a big win because, again, the Axis do not have a ton of resources coming on in. Losing a Panther is big if he can kill it. Firefly needs to keep engaging. Mattress is, well, again, still hitting. Weakens the area. Hold the line. Hold the line's now in effect. Calling in strafes to hold mid. And this Panther's like, oh fuck, the RAF's got me. I was just gonna hide in the bush until the Firefly left. Oh! Don't kill it. Don't. No. No, 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 no. REF, don't. Don't you dare. Oh, no, they did it. They called in their own. I thought it was hold the line. They literally called it a heavy strike. Anyway, a lot of infantry from Moo just got crippled. Zeroing was called in, which is holding back some of the armor. Just definitely need to pull that back. Zeroing will absolutely tear apart armor very quickly. Smoke being called down for additional sight, but zeroing is done. Allies still have a good lead over the Axis. 5th Carry Division is trying to grab it. Like, do you understand, Allies, what I have to deal with? What carcass I literally have to carry? Alright. So ZW now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of artillery to stay alive, and I just want to die now. This is so stupid. Okay, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, at this point, okay, 3 miles. If 3 miles doesn't use a bomber, I'm actually gonna be pissed. Like, this is a perfect opportunity for the bombers to come in and just wreck everything. Artillery's just smashing this whole area. The Allies will start losing manpower. Like, it will start affecting them. If the Allies don't concentrate their forces, they're done. They need to use recon, use heavy bombers, and then use direct strikes in order to kill all that. I get hold the line's important. I like hold the line, but you need to kill that artillery. You've got some arty. Do the Allies have artillery? No, they don't have heavy artillery to hit the back. Now, luckily, the artillery can't hit everywhere, and it seems like they're only focused in mid. But still, it's burning through the Allies' manpower. Okay, not necessarily. Nagano still has tons. But they need to start inflicting damage. Because he is starting to up that kill count. Alright, let's see. KV-2 on standby. What about that armor push? The Comets? Oh, they need healed. Who's firing the Axis arty, Stevie Wonder? You ate hitting pudding all game. Oh, yes! Yes! Call him out for it! Call him out! Holy shit. Alright, 5th Carry Division sending out his recovered men to grab that side. Good.
Enemy got one of our squads.
Alright, artillery is starting to affect them, though. He is starting to hit the entire area. And armor is regrouping. They need they need the bombers. Like, I'm being honest, they need the bombers and such. Don't use resources, save the 340, and then call in the heavy bombers and kill all of it. Like, they're so grouped up, too. Like, it's ridiculous. You could easily get 2 for 1 here. 3! You get 3 for 1! Like, okay, it'd be barely, but you could. Oh my god. Hold the line. Why are you using hold the line? Use recon. Greyshot, what are you talking about? Well, when you have your armor, push in, kill everything. Look, at the very least, the allies are doing a very smart maneuver. It seems like what the allies are doing is, okay, we can't win, right, in terms of like an arty war, so why not just hold the VPs and just end it? So yeah. Alright, rockets just firing in middle of nowhere. Okay. Look, KV2 is doing its work. It's like, okay, while the artillery hits around us, I'll just hit mid and kill the infantry as they approach. Centurion's trying to get a Firefly out. Can't do it. Is hitting the Pioneer Squad. Here's the thing, though. Axis are slowly regrouping. Like, the Axis are actually regaining their forces from all this. Allies are having a bit more of an issue. Though Blue has regained his army, has got Mattress to kind of deal with some of the artillery in the back. No! Okay, 3 miles. 3 miles, come on. 3 miles. Why'd you call in heavy bombers here? That's incredibly stupid. I'm being honest. Alright, thank you, Braun Harland. That is dumb. I mean, like, sure, it'll hurt some armor maybe, and you got close to killing a Stuka. Don't use it there. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You know where it'd been worth it? When you push back here. That's what would have been worth it. Too much AT, though, hitting the front. Again, they're just making sure the armors, it can't push. Again, with one Royal Engineer. Oh, DS2, okay. Need to take mid. Send up the infantry one at a time. Take mid. Armor's having a rough time with all the artillery. Again, because they'll slowly start to do damage. And now, just because there's so much, they are hitting and doing actually quite a bit. I hate this sort of player. I truly do. Yeah, the allies are dying slowly but surely. If he can get this territory before it decaps it, he could hold the line. I don't want him to use hold the line, but he could. Or just mattress it to death since they're all grouped up. The good news is Blue is making sure he has a good amount of mattresses. So 1 mattress assault here. Also got to get up to Blue for constantly still harassing the enemy on left and keeping them tangled down. Why use precision strike? Stop it. Oh my god. I'm actually getting frustrated with the allies now because they have the tools to deal with the artillery spam. They just won't. Good job with the mattress killing a decently vetted Volk. Oh, white phosphorus coming in. Like, again, why are you calling white phosphorus? Stop it. Like, guys, stop it. Like, the biggest issue is the artillery, right? That's taking the entire line, that's killing your engineers and stuff, right? Like, you are losing men to the artillery spam. Whether you'd like to admit it or not, you are losing men to it. Where Denji just appear? Okay, I didn't see it. Firefly moving on in, but there's too much armor. They're holding on to the VP, but they need to hold on to it to like another, what, minute or two? Yeah, Brumbar's there to hold on the infantry. We have Pioneers rushing on in. Again, this set, your Churchill's barely alive, man. 3 miles. What the frick are you doing? Comet's holding the Panther back. Need somebody to hold the infantry back. Mattress might be able to fire soon, so maybe, but it's probably not likely. Stuka coming in, hits his own men, but who cares? Beaufort holding back the infantry, but again, they're just pushing along the left flank. What's so sad about this is the allies have the tools to kill it. Oh my god, yes. Kill it. Kill it. His own, I think, was that his own artillery? I think that own LEFH knocked out his main gun. I want to say. Firefly, get a kill. Come on. Retribution. Retribution. Yes. The king is dead. Although, he can probably get one up pretty soon. Not going to lie. Shrek team moving on in to fight the Fireflies. You're going to need a comet with white phosphorus or something. Canwerfer moving on in too. Again, nice job, Werfer. 5th Carry Division using recon to identify a key target. Comet, you're fighting AT units. You're great. You're not that great. You almost got killed, but you did lose it. I don't. If you do manage to kill it, which you don't, it's still not worth it. He does have a ton of resources, but he can't keep taking these losses. And he doesn't have direct strike, and neither does this guy. And now, they're starting to lose ground. They're starting not to be able to use the resources like they can. So now they can't call in the heavy bombers like they did previously. They can probably kill this. They might kill one of them, but you can't kill all the LEFHs. It's just not likely. And now, if ZW actually starts building an army, he can. He can actually build up a goddamn army. Wait, so I have 1,300 munitions? I mean, okay, this guy's 1,000 munitions. I'll give credit where credit's due. He can't really do much. What the frick? Wait, he's diving the base? I mean, okay, he killed the Panzergrenadiers. Actually surprised? Oh, here comes more. Comet's trying to get out of there. Panther's gonna kill it. How are you missing? Oh, never mind. Panther missed too. Guess that works. Soviets are trying to bash in mid while the Comets retreat. Bunker under, again, trying to suppress, but smoke is called in. We also have a rocket barrage coming in, but the Brumbar hitting him. Great shot, I guess. I think. Governor Choppa, thank you very much for the follow. Anyway, middle cylinder Axis control. Allies now are under a deficit. Axis have a ton of resources now, unfortunately. Yep. This, I mean, look, the Matchers might get a kill and kill the bunker, which is great. But, like, goddamn. The Allies just slowly being pushed back. You're doing hold the line. Stop doing hold the line. You could have called in direct strike. Again, chat, talk with your team. Communicate. Chat, like, again, for those who are like, well, Gray Shot, you don't have a recon. Yeah, they do. For those who don't know, wait. Oh, artillery killed the Firefly. Okay. So now, it's, again, they can't heal. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Toby, thank you for the follow. My apologies. I'm sorry. Smoke B called in. Trying to push for the right VP. Anyway, Dutch, thank you very much for the follow. So essentially what's going on right now is just their allies did themselves. And what the sad part is, Blue didn't do this. It's 3 Miles and Centurion who fucked this game up. They end up losing it. They had the Axis on the back foot. They had them pushed back. And now this guy with his LFHs are actually getting good kills because the Axis are now slowly pushing the Allies back, and they're hitting so wide of an area that eventually they get better shots and eventually they rank up, right? Right. Pack 43 now being set up to stop any armor push in mid, and now the Allies can't get close. Right? Because there's a big fucking AT gun there that'll literally crack any armor they have. The Comets are taking forever to heal. Because, again, the problem with these Royal Engineers is, one, you haven't upgraded the 5-man squads. And also, second, this is kind of very important. You have so much armor that constantly needs heal. Like, it's just ridiculous. And Pack 43 could reposition. Again, you have 5th Carry Division trying to push forward. He's the solid guy that managed to hold the line somehow against everything. We got a small push on left, trying to grab a VP. But again, you'll take it for a second, but you're not going to hold them. Yeah. This W has so much artillery, it's absolutely ridiculous. But I can't say his strategy was not effective. It was. It did manage to do what it needed to do. Oh my god, wait. Commandos! Commandos! Blue sees it. He's like, guys, calm down the artillery. Let it rain. And these allies like, sorry, we used smoke raid operation. We don't have the resources for it. Dude, you think 5 already? He has 7. There are 7 of them. You're the pathetic guy who can't call in a direct strike on it. And I swear to God, someone is like, Gray Shot, he doesn't have a recon pass. I forgot to mention this. The assault officer can have a recon pass, right? Okay. All 3 Brits can have a recon pass. Combine that with the assault having so many planes fill the sky, you can see everything. So they literally say 3 miles, save up, we'll call down artillery at the same time, do it, hits the strafe, boom, done. Mattress coming on in. At least Blue's artillery. At least Blue has artillery that's helping. Stuka comes on the 17-pounder. And it's somehow still alive because it braced. Allies still holding on. Volkswagen trying to kill it. Firefly's coming on in to push him back. But Zeroing's now coming down this sector. And now the entire Axis line is smashing up. This was the last Allied grasp at holding a VP point. Just because they're so far on the side. Great kill, by the way, on the Volk. They're so far along the side that, again, it's far enough away from the artillery. Precision strike coming on in. Oh, good. I'm glad he used it against the King Tiger. King Tiger's still alive, by the way. Mattress! Oh, my God, Mattress, kill the King! Come on. 1 pen shot. It's a big target. You can do it. Come on, Mattress. Come on. Come on. Yes! Mattress kills the King. Alright, there we go. 3 mile through everything he had and grabbed the VP, but they, you know, didn't have the other side. Okay, now they do. Now 3 miles is calling commandos. He has to be calling on the artillery in the back. Hey guys, the artillery is next to 1. Wait, hold on. Where's the other one? Oh yeah, 2. There's 2 Panzer headquarters right next to all this shit. You're also the base bunkers, which I think actually got killed. So maybe nuts. But like, you're not gonna just easily. Oh, never mind. He called in over here. Okay. Sure, buddy. Wait, Blue. I mean, okay. So chat. Here's why I'm not mad at like Nagano's having 1,300 manpower or Blue having it. They don't have abilities that they can use it for. And as much as I would place mines, unfortunately, you're in a situation where how the hell are you going to place mines when you're constantly under artillery pressure? Like, you want to blow yourself up? So, he might have this. He just doesn't have a direct strike. But the officer strike. He had an officer. It died to artillery. That's why he, again, so I feel bad for him. He did have the officer at one point. It just, unfortunately, got annihilated. So, that's my big critique. I mean, it's the same thing with the Soviets. They could booby-trap territory and, you know, place mines. But, alas, they're under so much artillery bombardment, anything you place that's explosive could blow up in your face. Literally. Allies could group up for one big charge. They could penetrate some of 5th Carry Division's lines. Maybe. By the way, nice attack here on the pack with the mattress. But it's just not enough. Like, you're just not going to be able to. And the sad part is the Allies have a great counter to this artillery. They truly do have a good counter to it, being bombers and precision strikes. This is not a problem. This is the guy who, like, all right, if I'm gonna be like realistic here, this is the guy who doesn't get the COVID vaccine, and then like 3 months later isn't on death's door on COVID, and is like, well, I could have got if only if I did something different. And it's like, yeah, you could have got the vaccine for 3 months. It literally would have taken you 10 minutes of your day. But no, you slowly died because of, in this case, strangulation to LEFH. You can also say the same thing with smoking or any other thing. I just bring that up because it's so current. But, like, goddamn, the Allies have the tools, they have it at their disposal, but they won't do it. Yeah. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, luckily this comet's picking off the... You know, at least ZW is still losing men. I'm happy ZW is still losing men left and right. Unfortunately, King Tigers and other armor is pushing on through. We've ended up Puma coming on in. Nice. Good to see some Puma action here. Backed up by the King. They're pushing forth. Chris is just falling apart. We have a Firefly coming in. Or, oh, never mind. He's pulling back. Oh, no, he's repositioning because they're trying to get away from the artillery. 5th Carry Division is charging in. Brumbar gets absolutely neutralized. And right now you have a big old thing where you have a lot of armor ready to push. If this Pack 43 repositions, it's over for the Allies. But if it doesn't, Allies have a shot. But unfortunately, you also have 3 P-Gruns right here. And also under arty fire. And you have currently armored units that are, well, need some healing. Where's that KV-2 coming in? I'm not KV-2, the Stuka bomb. Oh, okay. Well, that's bad. I also love how the Allies are trying to put all their efforts to grab 1 VP, and it's like, nah. it's like, it doesn't really matter when the other 2 are currently under Axis control.
The squad's gone.
Centaur trying to clear up the infantry. Hey, free LNG. That's pretty good. They can grab it. Right side, Firefly hits the Jagdpanzer. Armor just... Oh my god, there's a mortar in mid decapping. Guys, you're gonna need more than just a second to grab it. Chat's like, end my pain. No, chat. You get the slow death of the artillery that the Allies chose to do. It is absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, KV2... I will give this. This Soviet player has no option to assist. The only thing he could possibly do is get a Vet 3 Katusha and then dive it in, hoping to get it with a creeping barrage. Like, that's his best bet. But at the very least, his KV2 has been on point this game. This thing has survived all the artillery, all the armor charges, and has so far been blasting the Axis pretty well. On the flip side, good job on 5th Carry Division for holding this flank, whereas Allies just saying, fuck it, over in the corner. Like, really great job. And by the way, I won't say this game is regrettable, because I do not think that is the case. I think it's just, unfortunately, the Allies kind of just screwing themselves. Like, they had a perfect window to win it, and right now, unless a major strike comes in, which looks like they might be gearing up for, it's not much is going to change. They need to throw everything they have, charge the Axis, break them down individually, and maybe they can win. But unfortunately, Naganos has left the game, and now the AI is producing Su-76s, so they're absolutely screwed. They're done. The best shot they had was the KV tank and everything leading the pack, but alas, with a clutch to the Brits, I don't think we're going to see much action. Firefly's coming back in. Are you going to try to kill the King again? We're gonna kill the King for the third or fourth time this game. Oh, it bounced. Never mind. Plus Shrek team's coming in. Another King. They might. It's so low, but it's gonna live. It's like, guys, there's 2 people charging my lane. What? You guys helping? Nah, sorry. We're busy. Su-85 charging him in. Pack 43 guarding against any allied incursion on the right. And here comes the Axis. I hate to see. God damn it. Matcher's firing point blank. Jagdpanzer dies from the 17-pounder. Oh, glad he placed that. Mattress actually gets a kill on the Sturm. All right. Blue has regained his army. I'll give full credit there. Blue has regained his army. And now, technically, if they communicate saying, hey, Blue, can you use a recon? Can you sweep the area for us? Yes, I can. Absolutely. But, yeah, at least he got it back, Hawaii. Because I know you mentioned that earlier. So at least he got it back out, because I know he was using this pretty effectively earlier. Anyway, Shrek Blob coming on in against the Su-85. Plane goes down. At least the AI is anti-air. Alright, and so does the Brit. Centurion is literally sacrificing everything. He no longer has a comet. Just everything is dying. Infantry is just being smashed apart. They're trying to grab the territory. There's even a mortar over here. The AI is like, I'll help. They try to do a deep dive, but they can't get through with the Panzer Headquarters building. This was the Allied game to lose, and they lost it big. They absolutely lost it.
25 points left.
Alright, I'm fast forward. I can't take this anymore. Oh, push back the fight. Oh my god, yes, kill the king. One last thing. Yes! Alright, king died. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that way. Alright. A little bit of retribution. Anyway, Blue's like solo fighting in mid. That's hilarious. Alright, let's double check the after action report, everyone. Oh boy. So yeah, that was a game. That was a game. That was a game. That was a game. God, I'm glad. Today we had two great games. Today we had, seriously, two fantastic games to play. Alright, let's see. That game was a game of pure headache. It was headache in the last 30, I would say last 25 minutes. The Allies had it, right? The Allies had this. They let the guy build up and they call in heavy bombers in the back. This reminds me of Operation, was it Compass? I think like where the Allies launched this grand assault in North Africa and lost everything. Rommel then decided, yeah, let me overstretch my supply line, sacrifice all my resources for this this push, which by the way, some people say it was close to getting a supply port, but overall he still failed. And then because he overextended his lines, the British used what's left, broke his line, and won the battle. Like otherwise, he would have won. He would have absolutely destroyed the British and then could have focused on Tobruk. But instead, he's like, no, I'm going to do some seriously super cool thing, and ended up giving the Allies the victory. That's the opposite happened here, but essentially the same thing happened. All right, by the way, thank you to 5th Carry Division for submitting that replay. Top damage. He was holding back like two people consistently. Goddamn. Top kills goes to ZW, but I'm not gonna acknowledge that. Top kills in my mind is Red 56, who was did pretty well. Top kills on the Allied side goes to Blue. Blue managed to actually get top kills and still get a positive KD. Remember, Blue lost everything in a 2v1 smash while 3 Mile moved to mid. Like, good job on his part for holding. Centurion got top damage. His Comet Force and Firefly Force was on top of things really well. But alas, just kind of threw things. All right, let's double check the individual stuff. Comets were definitely on point. And got good amount of damage and kills, not for Centurion. Firefly on point for 3 Mile, again providing that solid defense against the Axis armor incursions, beating Jagdpanzers and everything else that came in, and Panzer IVs and even Kings. Blue, 30,000 damage to Fireflies, excellent job. Also, I don't know how many carrier kills he got. Let's see. No, not carrier, sorry. The mattress kills. But look, he got a high percentage in efficiency, so I'm assuming he did a lot of damage overall. So really good job there, right? All right, let's see. ZW, we'll deal with you first. 139 kills, but you lost 9 LEFHs. Fuck off. Yeah. I really wanted you to lose. At the very least, yeah, he got like 26,000 damage of it. But he produced 10 LEFHs? Right? Yeah. He lost 10. He made 10. So yeah, it was just whatever. 5th Carry Division, Pack Gun, Solid Defense, 43,000. Really solid job holding back the armor pushes. Mo, Jagdpanzer, a little less kind of interesting. 56. That's hilarious. The stolen 6-pounder got the top damage for the Axis. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for that game. And again, thanks for watching. As a reminder, again, we have 2 brand new channels. Or not new, but we have 2 additional channels, then of course just the main channel. The newest one that just came up is the greyshotproductions Second Shot channel, which you can check all the live stream content that will slowly being updated probably every day or every other day until we finally caught up, as well as the Creature Feature channel. Plus, of course, we got the Twitch, we got the YouTube, all sorts of content for you to check on out from Greyshot Productions. So check that out, make sure you hit the follow button or subscribe on the YouTube stuff. But anyway, all the links will be down below. This is greyshot17. Thanks to everyone who watched and also submitted replays, and I'll see all of you next time. Hey guys, before you go, let me give a special shout out to Aphyria, Folkvard, Joey G240, Balam, Ace, Tony B, Ion, Little Koosh, Samuel McKinney, Seth Coopers, and Jacob Oswald. Thank you guys so much for your awesome support and generosity. If you guys want additional content, check out the links above. Otherwise, I'll see all of you next time.